I was saying, look, you really need an app like this, like we've got here, because it's just so easy. It's such a good way to communicate.
So I'm Hermione Warmington and we farm here at Cothelstone on the Quantock Hills in Somerset. I work with my dad and then we have two guys full-time, one of which is Paul. So we very much had a paper-based system before Resolution, as I think probably lots of farms have. I think the disparity was, it was dad in the office who sort of doesn't have a mobile and works sort of predominantly on the computer, and then the team out on the ground. And it was, I think, linking up the team on the ground with the office.
Yeah, basically it was just very difficult to keep everything centralised. We used to have a diary, day-to-day diary, then we had another leatherback book that we would write all our notes in from the contractors, and it just made it very messy, didn't it?
I think, yeah, we're now pretty disciplined as a team, so we pretty much try and record everything on the app that happens, and that isn't necessarily just limited to farming either. We have quite a lot of woodland and we have environmental schemes, so...
It just means also when you're out in the field, we can literally record it out in the field, which is great because you get home at night, you forget all about putting it in the diary, and then 2-3 days later, you're trying to remember what went on. So yeah, basically it's instant recording every time. I'd say the map, sort of like the instant map on your phone all the time, is really good for when we're breaking down paddocks. It's really easy to see the shape of the field, so you've got a bird's eye view all the time. And those instant records where we've got calving records, so we can check mothers and calves. It's really good. And writing notes and seeing jobs as you're going on through the day. As the manager, I've got to instruct other people to do jobs, look after contractors, so I can, if I see something, I can write it down. I can take a photo, store it on there, everybody knows what it is, set it as a task, and just use it as a mobile diary, really. It's really rewarding, actually, setting a task, because then you complete it, and it does feel like you're achieving something because you completed some tasks. It's great.
So the task feature on the app's brilliant, so any one of us can set a task and we can all see it. So if one person's thinking it, the whole of us get the task to do, and it's easy to sign it off once we've done it, so everyone knows that the task's been done.
I think probably the photographs for me. For example, every time we move the cattle, I always try and take a photo of the cattle in the field, just so it's quite a nice record to be able to go back through and see how the fields are sort of working for us throughout the seasons. So I go in, click on the field, which is called Westmore, and then you can see the cattle we've got in at the moment. We've recorded them being moved a few days ago. Scrolling down, and we can have a look at what we drilled.
Yeah, and really easy, just when you're doing it, take a picture of the bag and just got it all there, store it to that one record.
Yeah, exactly that.
Straightforward.
Yeah, now we've been using Resolution for a couple of years. It's comical to think back about how we managed our data, because we would genuinely we'd have our diaries from like 4 years ago, like flicking through the pages to try and find like one specific day we were drilling or one specific cow we injected. So to be able to just find it by typing in the number of the tag of the cow or the field or the word drilling, yeah, has just made it really, really easy.
Yeah, no, I would. I've actually spoken to some other people. There's a business that runs out of the yard here, and he's managing lads on different sites. And I was saying, look, you really need an app like this, like we've got here, because it's just so easy. It's such a good way to communicate. I can think of a job at home, sat on the sofa and go, oh, I'll set a task a minute. Gets out of my head, I don't need to think about it anymore. But it's, yeah, I definitely say it's a really good thing to have on your farm. So streamlined.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Yeah, the team's pretty nice, the other end of the phone. So if I need a hand with anything, that's pretty straightforward.
I would highly recommend the app to other estates and other farmers. I think it's hugely beneficial.
We're on it.
Perfect.